In today's video, we'll cover Flexera's IT Visibility, or ITV for short, and how organizations are using it for portfolio rationalization. We'll cover some common use cases on the software and the hardware side. Flexera ITV is an analysis platform that offers comprehensive visibility into your IT environment. It helps you gain visibility and insight into your assets deployed and provides you with out-of-the-box analytics that enable you to explore and understand your portfolio to achieve a high-level view, identify rationalization opportunities on both the software and hardware sprawl, mitigate end-of-life risk, unlock deeper insights, and simplify your analysis. For ITV to work, we will need two data sources, either the inventory beacon or the inventory agent. The inventory beacon is a computer located within your organization that gathers inventory data that you specify and uploads the data into Flexera One. The inventory agent is installed on all endpoints and is the agent that collects all installed information as well as hardware and software running on endpoints. For the purpose of this video, we'll focus on the agentless method, which is using the inventory beacon to configure data uploads. Let's start off by looking at the prerequisites for the ITV beacon. The URL and the link below will bring you here for the prerequisites, so please follow those. The next step will be to download the beacon itself. Come over here to Flexera Beacon. Come over here to Flexera One, go to Data Collection, and go to IT Visibility Beacons. Next, you need to download the beacon, choose a configuration, and hit download once it's ready. Remember to run the installer as an administrator, and once it's done running, you'll be prompted with this page here, the Flexera FlexNet Beacon. Come over here to Beacon Configuration and go to Parent Configuration. Remember to tick this box here, and importantly, go to Beacon UID. Copy that out and go back to Flexera One. Here, you need to go back to Data Collection again, go to ITV Beacons, and click Create Beacon. Here, this is where you paste the beacon UID, set the upgrade mode, enter the description, and download the configuration. Now, you can import the configuration back into FlexNet Beacon, and it'll automatically run a connection test here. Remember, hit save at the end, and next you're ready to set up your inventory systems up here. We'll put this link in the description as well, and these are all the IT visibility sources that we can take in from. Assuming we want to take data in from SCCM or SQL database, come back here, go to New, type in the connection name, the source type, server name, database, and authentication. Remember, hit test, save, and you'll be able to run the connection. You can also schedule the import, the run, set the timing, and remember to add the connection there. If you want to, you can also force run it, if there are any, and remember, hit save when you're done. After running the import of data, you can come over here, Applications and Evidence, go up here, IT Visibility on Software, and look at the application software evidence that's coming in. Here, this will show you all the evidence points, active evidence, discarded irrelevant evidence, and unrecognized record evidence. Here we can also see the evidence of the manufacturer, evidence of name, version, reported counts, and the recognition status. Let's just focus on those that are active, and we can see all of that here. We can see the data source, as well as what we have identified as through the Technopedia name, the manufacturer, and the product. To look at it on a visual basis, we come over here to Data Collection, IT Visibility Inventory Status, and you can see the software statistics here. You can see all the data sources that we have pulled in from, all the installed evidence, unrecognized applications, what we have recognized, classified as irrelevant, so you can focus on this 98,000 active data points. The end state of normalizing the imported data would be the TI dashboards or Technology Intelligence dashboards. They're accessible here under IT Visibility, Technology Intelligence Reports, and go to All TI Reports. We've already classified them by hardware, software, governance and risk, procurement, security, spend and cost, and you can even create custom reports. Importantly, the TI platform is built on Power BI, so reports can be created on the fly within the platform itself. This data can be exported and manipulated easily. For today's video, let's focus on software. If you want an overarching view of all the applications that are running in your environment, you can use a comprehensive and it'll show you all the manufacturers that you have, total number of products, versions, releases, and installs. We've also normalized the names for manufacturers, put in the category, and we're also picking up on the versions, the releases, how many major versions behind it is, and we've also enhanced the inventory data with lifecycle data. At any point in time, I can click on this and we will be able to zoom in and we can see where the installs are found. We can go to the installation details to tell us which endpoints have this application. We scroll down. Let's look at software sprawl. This report is going to be very handy when it comes to rationalizing the applications you have in your environment. So same data here. We've also pre-built all these Power BI templates. Let's scroll down and focus on a specific category we want to rationalize on. If you look at collaboration, we can see on instant messaging we have 19 different products. If we go to Microsoft itself and we drop down, we can see we have 8 different products here. So we've got Messenger, Skype, Skype for Business, Skype for Mac, Skype for Server, on top of all these other messaging applications. This represents a prime candidate for rationalizing your applications, streamlining it, making it easier to manage. Or we could look at a productivity category. We could look at a web browser, and here we can see the sprawl of browsers that you have, whether that's on Apple, from CentOS, from Google, Mozilla, Microsoft, Opera, or Waterfox. And again, we can always click here to see where the endpoints are found. In this case, Waterfox is found on this one Dell Precision laptop or workstation. One more area of sprawl we can address would be on the versions. So let's go over here to the version update planner, go to report, software releases, releases by manufacturer, and we can see which other applications have reached or passed end of life or obsolescence date. Here we also can see whether there are applications with update discrepancy. In other words, there's a current version and it is far behind the latest version. And if we go over to the version management tab, we can see how many applications are major versions behind, minor versions behind. And if we scroll down, we can set the threshold for lagging. In this case, we've set 2 major versions behind being okay, more than 2 to be flagged as red. Same for minor. In this case, Microsoft Visual C++ is 29 versions behind. You can see the release dates, and we can drill through. In total, we have 1,627 installs on these, so we might want to prioritize upgrading these. Here are the endpoints to upgrade. Now that you've understood how Flexera's IT Visibility imports data and normalizes it, as well as present it in an easy-to-use fashion, do remember to configure your inventory sources so you get broad and deep coverage of your estate. If at any point in time, please feel free to visit our community pages or reach out to your Flexera representative if you need help with setting this up. Thank you.